back to the Crossroads. John here. Now today we're going to have a look at a two-part lesson on Acoustic Delta Blues, and this is a bit more tricky than you think really, because what you're trying to do is play the melody with these fingers and keep the bass line going with your thumb. So this video, as I say, is going to be in two parts. First part, I'm going to go through some exercises you can do to get the technique down, and then the next video I'll show you that piece that I played at the beginning. Okay, so here's the first thing to do. This is going to drive you crazy at first, but you're going to just do that with your thumb. So you're just playing the low E. Seems easy enough, but what is very important is you're going to mute the low E. So you're keeping your hand here just by the bridge, not too far, otherwise you'll mute it like that, but just kind of back towards the bridge. Okay, now you want to get that. Now the first exercise we're going to do is just play everything on the beat. You'll probably find this quite easy, but you're just getting used to using your thumb and your fingers. As for fingers, it's up to you. Sometimes I use finger 3, 2 or 1, so it's up to you. Do what you feel comfortable. I might use finger 2 for this one. So what we're going to do is on the beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so I'm just going down the pentatonic scale. I'm finishing on the E now, on the 2nd fret, just to make it sound a bit more rounded. And can you hear that thumb is muted? So you don't want this. You know, if you can, that sounds a bit more kind of authentic, a bit harder to do, but it sounds good. All right, now on to number 2. Now number 2 is where it gets a little bit more tricky, because we're going to be doing 8th notes. So if you've got 2, 3, 4, the 8th note is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So now what we're going to have to do is play off the beat. This is where it gets hard. So let's see how it sounds. Okay, so now the way you're going to get this, you're going to start the same. So this 3 on the high E. So just get used to doing that. You've got your thumb going. So the first one is the hardest. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And now when you feel comfortable with that, add the next note, which is on the beat, right? So just get that. And then when you feel comfortable with that, add the next note, which is off the beat. But if you get used to the first one being off the beat, it's not so bad. Finished on that 2nd fret again, so that E note there to make it sound more rounded. So that might drive you mad for a while, so give it a go though. Just take one note at a time, becomes a lot easier. Now in a blues, there's a mixture of notes obviously, but one rhythm which is kind of essential to get is a triplet, which is maybe the trickiest one to play when you're keeping your thumb going. Now triplet, so if you're going 2, 3, 4, a triplet is spread across one beat, so it goes triplet, 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 triplet. I can never remember that, so I think of dinosaur, 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 dinosaur. So how is that going to sound when we put it together? Now, if you play that slowly, you think about that. Dinosaur, dinosaur. So dine, the first melody note is going to be on the beat. So that's easy. We did that in exercise 1. Dine, Okay, dinosaur. So dinosaur, the first one is on the beat, dinosaur, and the other two of the triplet are off the beat. So when you get that in your head, all right, dinosaur. So what we're going to play is, so we've got the first three notes on the beat, off the beat, off the beat, on the beat. All right, so that might be the hardest one. One more. One more really slow. So triplet, pretty difficult, but stay with it. This is the hard thing about this style, is that it's not kind of like a lick where someone shows you a lick and you can get it almost immediately. This takes coordination and time, and this is why people don't persevere with it. But if you can, it's great, you know. So let's recap. First we had on the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Next we have eighth notes. And then finally we have triplets. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm going to give you one more exercise. This is a bit before we get to the tune in the next video. So this one is going to be a bit more bluesy, a bit more realistic. So there's the lick. Sure, you've played that one a million times before. Open G, hammer on to 1, open B, open E, slide the 3rd fret on the B to the 5th fret, which is the E. But now doing that, is hard. But that's going to be the last exercise. Okay, now what we're doing here is playing that lick. Now just think about where these things fall when you have the beat. Da, 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 da. Da. So can you see? Da. That first note comes before the beat, so it's like on the end of beat 1. That is hard. Drive you mad, this one. Okay, now what you're doing, do the hammer on, and when you play that open G, when you hammer on the note, that's when you're playing your thumb. Harder than you think. And then it's a triplet, another dinosaur rhythm. All right. Okay. Sorry. So I just added that slight pause there. Okay, so give that one a go. So there's 4 exercises there, hopefully get you on the right path. Try those, because if you can master those, it becomes a lot easier when you're playing a piece. Apart from a lot of times in a musical situation, you might have things like, you know, some trills, or maybe you'll have some vibrato, which you have to get used to those techniques too. But these exercises will all really stand you in good stead. So have some fun. Remember to subscribe if you can. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.